Yo guys, what's happening? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video what we're going to be doing is another Q&A, and this one's going to be about cameras and filming gear. So I'm Liam from L3 Productions and I hope you enjoy this video. But before I start the video, I gotta say sorry for not uploading last week. I just do not want to produce or make something I don't think I'm going to like. So if I don't like it, I don't think you guys will like it. So that's why there was no video last week, due to the fact that I did not like the video I was creating. So let's get straight into this video right now. If you want to help L3 Productions get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year, hashtag drive to 500. If you guys want to know what I use to create this content, the links to buy anything that I use is down in the description below. It helps the channel out if you use the links down below. But let's get right into this video. So the first question from Austin Matthews, he says, if you had to choose two lenses to use for the rest of your life, what would you choose and why? If I only had two lenses to choose, it would probably be a 24-70 2.8 Mark II and a 7200 IS lens. Now these lenses are very expensive, they're L-class lenses. But the reason I picked these two lenses is because the 24-70 has a great range and it's a very fast lens, so it has quite a wide angle for full frame and it also has quite tight for those nice B-roll shots. So it is a kind of nice versatile lens, so that's why I think I would choose that. And the reason I would get the 70-200 would be the fact that that lens is very good for long distance shots. It can get a nice depth of field in the shots. Oh, the lens is phenomenal. I really want to get that lens, and that's the reason why I would choose those two lenses, because they're just amazing. And if they only could pick two lenses, that is the best range you can get. So you have from 24 to 200mm. That's a great range to have, especially with those two lenses. So let's get on to the next question. The next question is from Sally Griffin. What's the best vlogging camera in your opinion? The best vlogging camera I think right now would be, depending on what price range you're looking at. The best top tier one would probably be a Sony a7 III. The cameras are absolutely incredible, full frame. They're one of the best cameras in the world right now. One of those best cameras you can get for that kind of price, for vlogging and that. So I think that is one of the best ones you can get. Like if your price is not the issue. If we're going a bit lower than that, possibly a Canon 80D, which I use. They're really good, but they're quite big cameras, they're quite heavy. They're really good for, they've got lots of good things, like they have the flip out screen, you can use EF and EFS lenses. It's not full frame, but it has really good frame rates, and it makes it really good to use a Canon 80D or Sony. So Canon's brought out a M50, I think it is. I know it's the Canon M50, and it's a little mirrorless camera. It's nice, small. It has a flip out screen. It does 4K, but it's cropped. I think it does 60 frames. It does a lot of the features this camera does, but it's in a smaller form factor, which is really nice. It's really nice and light. So there's a few options there. So let's move on to the next question. This question is from Ray R. They ask, how do you pack your gear when you're traveling somewhere? Well, in my opinion, the best thing to travel with obviously is a good bag that is dedicated for camera gear, because what you can do is it has sections for your lenses, it has sections for the camera gear you're going to need, and having the space for that is very helpful. Like I have a camera bag and it has spaces for my lenses. I can fit all my camera gear in it, and if I don't take all the camera gear, it's not a big issue, but it fits all the camera gear I have in it. So that's really good. But what you've got to think about is what's necessary to take. So what I would take, for me, I'd take this body, the 10-22mm lens. I'd take the 50mm, the Nifty 50 Prime, and I'd take obviously my Joby tripod and the mic, and yeah, I wouldn't take too much. If I had a drone, I'd take a drone as well. I'd take one of the small like Airs or Mavics if I had one. But those are the kind of things you got to think about when you're traveling. What's the best stuff I can take that fits in the bag, takes up little room, and creates still a really good professional image. And for me, that's what that would be. So let's move on to the next question. Gabriel Coma asks, what's the best lenses for vlogging and what's the best lenses for B-roll? So that's kind of two questions in one, but similar question. One of the best vlogging lenses for an APS-C sensor would be a 10 to 22mm lens. They're really good. You get a nice wide angle for when you're out vlogging up here, and you have like a nice tight shot for when you're obviously not using it like that. So it just depends obviously what you want, but you need the nice wide angle lens for an APS-C because it's a crop sensor, and that's one of the widest lenses you can get. For full frame, it'd be a 16 to 35mm lens. Now they're really wide for full frame, so they will give you a really nice image. So you've got to also think of your crop factor and stuff like that for when you're talking about wide angle lenses for APS-C or full frame sensors. You just got to think about that. And the best cheap lens for B-roll would be the Canon Nifty 50. Because of its super fast lens and a really small price. It's my go-to B-roll lens. It's my favourite lens. The shots that I've got from it is absolutely phenomenal. And the best expensive B-roll lens would probably be the 85mm 1.4. That lens has such a beautiful depth of field. The bokeh on that lens is absolutely incredible. And that is one of the nicest looking prime lenses ever. It's a lovely big piece of glass. So hopefully that helps. I'm probably going to butcher the name on this one. Dyla Montreoso asks, can you recommend any stabilizers for DSLRs, ones that are reasonably priced? I don't have any gimbals, but have a stabilizer that's okay, but with stabilizers you've got to basically fork out a bit of money for them, because the cheaper they are, the worse they are. Like, they're really bad, then it takes more time. A gimbal that I'd really suggest would be the DJI Ronin S. That thing is phenomenal. I would love to get one, and it's reasonably priced for what it is. You will get phenomenal cinematography from it, and I don't think it's that big a item anyway, so it's really good. You'll get, if you're using it for shoots and stuff, or you're using it places and you need to set it up quick, that'll be one of those ones that can set up really nice. I think they're about £300 to £400, or I don't know what that would be in dollars, but yeah. So it's not that badly priced. But if you get maybe a manual stabilizer with weights on the bottom, I got one like £100 or something like that, and that one is quite hard to balance. Like, once you get it balanced, it works, but it takes a bit of time to get it balanced and get it going. So with Steadicams, you've got to kind of have time and patience to balance it quickly. And obviously with Steadicams, it takes a lot more to get what you need, but you don't have to rely on battery life and stuff like that. But you have to buy a more expensive one to get a better actual stabilizer. The cheaper you are with stabilizers, the worse they are, and so much time will be wasted trying to make them work. So you got to spend a bit of money, but the most reasonably priced one is probably the DJI Ronin S. Hopefully that helped. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you guys want to tell me what you thought of this video, please leave a comment down below. If you guys want to know when my videos come out first, click that notification bell so you guys can stay notified. If you guys want to help L3 Productions reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, hashtag drive to 500 and consider subscribing. But you guys are awesome. Peace.